Good morning and welcome to the Scoreboard, your morning report. Hey, this is my first time back since I think it was around January 9th. Zach Beamish, Algonquin broadcasting student, has done an excellent job, better than excellent job, of filling in and doing these morning reports for me. 7 weeks by Zach, quite an accomplishment. Thanks very much, Zach. Really appreciated it. Well, I guess it's time for me to get back to work. Sunday night in the NHL, February 25th, Tampa Bay 4, Jersey 1. Pittsburgh 7-6 winners over the Flyers. Jets in overtime 4-3 over Arizona. Sabres shootout win over Carolina 3-2. Another overtime game, Red Wings 3-2 over the Blackhawks. Columbus 4-2 winners over the Rangers. And Nashville 4-2 winners over Anaheim. How did that impact on things here in our Atlantic Division? Well, Bruins still on top. 81 points, 1 point ahead of Florida. Hey, that's sort of, and Florida has a game in hand. Toronto, 7 points back with 74. Then the Red Wings at 70. And rounding out the division, Tampa Bay at 69. That's awful close. 11 points back. Sabres with 58. Ottawa with 53. And Montreal with 52. Only hope here for the Sens, they have 3 games in hand. Well, we'll see what that does to them the rest of the year. NHL leaders, Kucherov still on top, 102 points. Then McKinnon, McDavid, remember the start that he had, and look where he is now. A couple of Leafs, Nylander with 78 and 1 point behind. Austin Matthews with 77. That's been quite a run that Austin Matthews is on, that's for sure. Of course, Mitch Marner's on a very similar pace right now, but Austin Matthews looks like he's going to take the Maurice Richard Trophy. He's got about a 10 goal lead on the top goal scorer in the NHL. Coming up tonight in the NHL, Ottawa at Washington, 7 o'clock. Islanders at Dallas, Los Angeles at Edmonton, and the Big Bad Bruins are in Seattle for a 10 p.m. game. That's after they dropped that one out in Vancouver, right? I saw that on Saturday night at the end of the time. Well, I guess that sort of wraps up what we wanted to talk about in the NHL. Closer to home. Scores from the weekend in the CCHL, Cornwall 3 over Ottawa 1, and Renfrew at home beat Rockland 5-4. Yesterday afternoon in the CCHL, Smith Falls Bears, they're back rolling again, beating Nepean 4-1. In a shootout, Carleton Place 4-3 winners over Kempfel. Carleton Place was up 3-0 in that game. Not even halfway through the first period, I don't think. 73s pulled the beer off from net, and they put in Dax Easter, who shut out the Carleton Place Canadians the rest of the game. In the shootout, though, Kempfel 73s failed to score. Navan at Pembroke last night. I don't think that game got completed. I'm not sure if they had electrical issues, what it was, but I think they got 2 periods in, and the third period never got completed. Coming up tomorrow night, Rockland at Carleton Place, and the Smith Falls Bears are at Nepean. All these games are critical for everybody. And then on Wednesday night, Brockville's at Kempfel, and Rockland at Ottawa. Leading scorers in the CCHL, Letourneau from Renfrew on top with 80 points, Fournier from Hawkesbury with 68, A little bit of a cram there with Gabriel Krat with 66. Renfrew and Hawkesbury had a couple of high-scoring games, and I think their players have taken advantage. Well, those players contributed to that, and thus they have those high goals. Owen Watson, ex-Brockville Brave, playing back with his hometown Bears, hanging in there with 56 points. Seamus Stevenson from Smith Falls is at 53. 26 goals for Seamus. He was a one-man wrecking crew the last time the Bears were in Brockville. League standings, lots of markups on here, that's for sure. Smith Falls on top of the Robinson division with their 67 points. Then Renfrew, Carlton Place and Kempville, look at that, 51 and 50. Pembroke at 46, and we can't rule them out because, look, 6 games in hand for the Pembroke Lumber Kings. Potential. Over in the Iserman division, Navan on top. They're not running away with things, though. They have 71. That's only 4 points more than the Bears. Cornwall at 63, Rockland 60, Hawkesbury at 57. All kinds of good things can mix up the whole standings in the CCHL and the playoff scene. And then we look at Ottawa and Nepean. We can't rule either one of these two teams out. Ottawa sitting with 45, and Nepean with 3 games in hand is only 4 points behind. Lots can happen. Nothing has been decided from 1st through 8th for the playoffs. There's a lot of hockey left in the next 3 weeks to make those decisions. And what sportscast would be complete without the weather? Sports and weather, news, sports, weather. Well, here we've got the weather forecast. I'm going to have to swing a little bit here to take a look at this. Today's high 4, Tuesday up to 13, and it's going to feel like 17. No, feels like 12. Wednesday, we're going to have rain, but 17 degrees. That is simply amazing. Thursday drops down a little more closer to normal, -3 degrees. Feels like -10. That's because of that moderate breeze. And then on Friday, elevated temperatures again, 6 degrees. Well, that's it for today for me. First day back. I just want to thank Zach again. Since I've been on, we've added the weather forecast, all kinds of goodies taking place here on the channel, and more improvements to come as, of course, Blue Jays played their first exhibition game on Saturday, so we're not too far away from the ball season. So see everyone tomorrow.